We're gonna look at exactly what it takes to be able to move Hectic from Amulet to Pants, giving us a lot of extra damage and unlocking the full potential of this build. Then we're going to test the new setup in a Pit 130. Hey guys, today we are looking at the Hectic on Pants variant of my guide, link in the description. The benefit of being able to move Hectic from Amulet to Pants is that you can instead use an offensive aspect on the Amulet, giving it the bonus 50% aspect increase from the Amulet slot. It also frees up another offensive slot so you can use an additional offensive aspect, in total resulting in over a 50% damage increase. The jump in gear requirement, however, is quite steep, but we're gonna make it as easy and affordable as possible. To move Hectic from Amulet to Pants, you need still the 166.7% attack speed, 4-second flame shield duration, but we also need about 15% more CDR, because we proc Hectic 3 times within a flame shield, and moving it from Amulet to Pants gives us 2 seconds per proc instead of 3 seconds, which totals a difference of 3 seconds. And 3 seconds from a base flame shield cooldown of 20 seconds is 15%. So the CDR requirement goes from 38% to 53%. And to reach this, we need 2 greater FXs and 7 total crits across the 4 items. The easiest way to reach this is usually a GA-CDR Talrasha and a GA-CDR either Amulet or Focus. For the Masterworking, you usually go for the crits on Shaco and Talrasha first, because those are uniques and only have 4 FXs, so it's a 1 in 4 instead of a 1 in 5 chance to crit CDR. And the other stats are also not very useful, so critting CDR on these is usually the best option anyway. The remaining 3 crits needs to be on the Amulet and Focus, 2 crits on one of them and 1 crit on the other. Looking at my alt here, I still have the same gear from the last part, but I leveled it to 100, and I was able to also roll the lucky hit chance to make enemies vulnerable on my ring. So to upgrade my CDR, which is currently at 41.1%, I already have this double crit Shaco and this double crit GA CDR Talrasha, so I'm gonna swap to those. I also have this neck with greater FX CDR and 1 crit, which leaves me needing 2 crits on my Focus. The Focus doesn't need to be greater FX, but it does need the 8% roll, which my current Focus doesn't have. So I'm gonna swap to this one and just masterwork this. I did forget to mention that you will need 12 out of 12 masterworking on all of these CDR items. Some of the older items you don't need 12 out of 12. But I would recommend also upgrading your legs because of the flame shield duration, and ideally also get 2 flame shield duration crits. So I guess I'll just masterwork this Focus. I'm gonna need, like I said, 2 crits on the CDR, and the last crit, I'm not sure. But here we go. So I'm gonna reset it every time. Don't hit CDR until I have 2 of them. And this might take a while, as you can see. And finally we got it. That took, I think, a bit longer than it usually takes, but then you can see, you know, what it might take. Because you will need double crit on Shaco, double crit on Talrasha, double crit on either one of these, unless you get lucky and get the triple crit on one of these maybe. But there we go, and then I'll just upgrade it to 12. Oh, and I got the triple. Oh, that's kind of funny. But anyways, I mean, this can happen, right? So if you get a triple crit by accident, then, you know, it means you need 1 less on one of the other ones. So now my CDR is at 54.8, which is a bit higher than I need, since I got the triple crit here. We don't really want to go above 53.7 or so, but this is fine too. I'm also going to masterwork these pants to 12. You might want to fish for the double crit on flame shield duration if your temper rolls are low, but I have the perfect roll on these pants, so I think that'll be fine. And then my flame shield duration is 403. It is a bit low, so it would be better to have the double crit here, but I'm not gonna spend mats to do that. And now I can move the... Oh, I already have the Moonrise aspect on this neck, and then I can move the Hectic to the pants. Okay, just remember to check that you still have 166.7% attack speed. And I guess we can try this 1/3 bit. I'm trying to pull a bit bigger. Basically, with my duration as this low, I only spam Fireball if I get the early proc, the defensive reset proc. Because I do have to be a bit careful with my flame shield this time. Otherwise I die like that. That's fine. Sometimes you die and it's still fine. I just gather a lot there. 10 minutes for the boss. Alright, so we did get the Spirit Color of Frost, which at some point you will have to fish for, because it will become the only boss that you can do, because of these ads that you can shatter. But at 130 you should be able to do any boss, given your gear is good enough. It's just gonna take you a long time. My flame shield is a bit slow to reset sometimes. I don't really know why. Oof, that was close. Got a bit too greedy with the fireball casts. There we go. Oh, not too bad. So yeah, I can see damage is very good once you are able to move the Moonrise to neck. You could also play something else there, but Moonrise is generally a pretty safe option. Good all-rounder. And then, you know, Hectic on Pants. I'm playing Exploiters for pushing and Concussive usually for farming. And the Inner Calm, still using Rapid. If you do get enough attack speed to get 166.7 without Rapid, you can swap this as well for something else. Or you can play the 12 frame highest attack speed. And Shredding Blades. So I still only have the GA CDR and attack speed and CDR, and some of my pieces are still 4 out of 12. This Shaco, the GA on the all stats doesn't really matter. So yeah, if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.